One lottery ticket makes a big difference for our state students. And when I say big, I mean bigger than jackpot big. Since 2002, South Carolina students have benefited from more than $6 billion in lottery-funded scholarships and grants, including the Life, Hope, and Palmetto Fellow Scholarships. With every lottery play, you're supporting our students, and that adds up in a big way. That's why education is our middle name. Learn more at scedjucationlottery.com/betteryou.
Time for Stacks and Hacks. I have Stacks information. Rich has life hacks. I find this so interesting. The probability of you drinking a glass of water that contains a molecule of water that was peed out of a dinosaur is 100%.
Wow.
Whoa.
100%.
That is going to mess with my head forever.
Kind of neat.
How do they figure that?
42% of Americans plan to buy themselves at least one gift for the holidays. I would agree with that. Sam's Club is testing something called the Holodog, which combines Thanksgiving and Christmas. The crazy topping options are mashed potatoes, pumpkin pie, Christmas cookies, and candy canes on a hot dog.
Interesting.
Get this. Guy walks into a restaurant, 42-year-old man walks in a restaurant, sits down, asks for a menu. They drop off the menu. He goes into the bathroom. 15 minutes later, he comes out totally naked and sits down at the table.
Okay.
Anyway, he got arrested.
Oh. Must be a great menu.
69% of Harvard's incoming students claim to be virgins. That's the highest percentage in 11 years. Have you guys heard of this werewolf syndrome?
No.
Okay, so some infants are developing werewolf syndrome due to their parents taking minoxidil, a popular over-the-counter hair loss drug. The kids are growing furry hair on their back, legs, and face. And sometimes they resemble the Wookiee from Star Wars, which is Chewbacca. I take this stuff.
Really?
It's Rogaine.
Rogaine.
Oh, I thought you said it was hair loss. It's hair growth.
Well, Rogaine prevents your hair from falling out.
Oh, okay.
But they call it a hair loss drug. So, sources say Jessica Biel and Justin Timberlake are on a marital break for the holidays.
That's not going to end well.
There was rumors that the night he got his DUI, he was actually with another girl.
Oh, damn.
That was a rumor, but I don't know if it's true.
Yale University has dropped their annual list of the most notable quotes of the year. They don't have to be eloquent or admirable, just pretty popular. None of these quotes, I think, are, eloquent or admirable.
Oh.
But can you guess what are the quotes?
Demure.
No. Here are some of the quotes. Yes, they can control the weather. That was U.S. Representative Marjorie Taylor Greene. Fight, 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 Donald Trump after the attempt on his life. Number 4 is I've become friends with school shooters. That's VP candidate Tim Walz when he meant to say he was friends with survivors. The number 3 quote of 2024 is in Springfield, they're eating the dogs.
They're eating the cat. Eat the cat. Eat the cat.
Number 2 is today I signed a pardon for my son Hunter. And the number 1 quote of 2024 is Taylor Swift, childish cat lady, childless cat lady, when she signed her Instagram post. She's on the top of everything.
All political this year.
A new study, they did a big research study and asked people what songs would they want played at their funeral, which I find somewhat topical since I was just at a funeral the other day.
Mm-hmm. Bye, bye, bye.
Bye, bye, bye. By NSYNC, that's
Nice
yours?
choice.
That's yours?
Mm-hmm.
Kyle, what about you?
The really sad Sarah McLachlan one.
In the arms of an angel?
Yeah. Sad.
Such a good song, though.
Rich?
Elvis Presley. There'll be peace in the valley.
Well, these are the top choices. Okay, good stuff.
Another one bites the dust.
Strong.
You are so beautiful. Imagine there's no heaven.
Yes, it was my way.
Doctor, ain't there nothing I can take? I said, doctor, to relieve this bellyache. Don't come around tonight. Well, it's bound to take your life. There's a bad moon on the right.
What do you got for life hacks, Rich?
All right, let's talk about where to rent or buy your house or apartment because it matters. Now, if you buy a house that happens to be near a Starbucks or a Dunkin' Donuts, your property value worth way more than if you bought in a similar neighborhood without one. So look for that if you want your house value to go up. And if you buy or rent a place near a hospital whenever the power goes off, like in a storm or something like that, those are the neighborhoods that get the power on back the fastest because of the hospitals. And best, free Wi-Fi is always near schools and parks. Who knew? So check your Wi-Fi before you move in, too, because you don't want crappy Wi-Fi when you move into a place, because that screws up your whole life. You can't watch shows on Netflix at regular speed. It's always buffering, and that's terrible. Those life hacks and many more are up at John Jay.
Hello, it is Ryan, and I was on a flight the other day playing one of my favorite social spin slot games on ChumbaCasino.com. I looked over at the person sitting next to me, and you know what they were doing? They were also playing Chumba Casino. Coincidence? I think not. Everybody's loving having fun with it. Chumba Casino is home to hundreds of casino-style games that you can play for free anytime, anywhere, even at 30,000 feet. So sign up now at ChumbaCasino.com to claim your free welcome bonus. That's ChumbaCasino.com and live the Chumba life.
No purchase necessary. VGW. Void where prohibited by law. See terms and conditions. 18+.
Have you ever wondered what it would be like to have supervision, enhanced hearing, extraordinary reflexes, to be, dare we say, superhuman? Well, Roku's new Pro Series TV can't do any of that for you. But with a 4K screen, side-firing speakers, and a blazing fast refresh rate, it'll sure feel like it. Elevate your entertainment using all your favorite apps like iHeart and play all your music, radio, and podcasts with the new Roku Pro Series. Your senses aren't better. Your TV is.
There's an efficient way to get caught up on a lot of news. It's called The Seven from The Washington Post. It's a newsletter and podcast. Whether you're reading or hit play, you get 7 stories you need to know, and you can consume it all in just a few minutes. The Seven is out every weekday morning by 7 a.m. Eastern. I'm Hannah Jewell. I'm one of the writers, and I host the show. Find The Seven podcast wherever you're listening. The newsletter link is waiting for you in the show notes.
Rich.com.
Breaking news from the stadium tonight as an anonymous fan foot the bill for 55,000 hot dogs, bringing that sweet tubed meat to everyone in attendance.
Free dogs! Yeah!
55,000 hot dogs? What does that even cost?
While the identity of this Frankfurter philanthropist remains anonymous, their all-beefy generosity will go down in history.
The new Mega Millions. More to win means more to give. How you spend it is up to you.
Yeah!
For game odds and details, visit SCEducationLottery.com.